Hey folks, it's Nessa here on Infinitely Zero's channel. I wanted to go over my experience with this month of February, because I actually got it in March, of the Mary Maxim monthly crochet club kit. Very disappointed, unfortunately. So I want to say hi and welcome to all my new watchers and subscribers. Thank you so much for coming, as well as welcome and hi to my returning subscribers and watchers. Thank you so much for coming, as well as thank you for your continued support and for watching my watching my videos. To my members, thank you for your continued support. So, oh, and the other whole, thing that I usually say too is, if you like the content on my channel, please remember to click like and subscribe. And the subscribe button is below. It's that join button. You click the join. It has for subscribe. Subscribing is free. And if you want to join as a membership, that's a little more, but you click that same join button and then you go through those options and it'll explain to you the membership level and what comes with the membership. And YouTube takes care of that. So, okay, enough of that talk. Yeah, sorry, I know. I decided to use a different camera view so you see more of my bookshelf. And you see some of the, like that little brown guy there. I actually made him. He's one of my amigurumis. He was supposed to be a little owl ornament, but he looks like a little chick because I'm not good at amigurumi. And around there somewhere, yeah, there's my little fox that I made. That was a wooble. And there's the gingerbread guy I made that I was testing the pattern for. And there is a granny square, very cool mug that I got from Joann's, which I forgot to show in the last video. So, anyways. And I got a cool matching, like, Stitch Witch, too. And that's Grogu up there. And then that white thing is the gnome. Anyways, okay, I'm done pointing at stuff on my bookshelf. Sorry. Got distracted. Anyways. So, as some of you know, I had signed up for the Mary Maxim Crochet Kit Club of the Month, that subscription. They automatically bill you. And I've been getting it for a few months now. The first month that I signed up, they did a special introductory fee, so it was half off, so it was $9.99. And then the extra shipping cost of $4.99, so $5 for the shipping. Then after the first month, the cost of the monthly crochet club kit subscription is $19 a month. It's $18.99. This is within the US. I would assume that in Canada it costs more. So, I did the video last month, which I had shown, which was a hat and scarf set, and they gave us 3 skeins of the Bernat wavelength yarn. I saw some of the other content creators do their reviews on their videos, their kits, and they got the yarn that was the colorway that said in their pattern, which was aventurine or something like that. It was really pretty. It was like this blue and this green and all that. I didn't. I got one that was like dark gray and gray was the color they had picked for me. That's fine. But my qualm with that was that Mary Maxim had been selling that Bernat wavelength yarn for a while on their site for $3.99 a skein, which then would have put it, what is that, $4? So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That would literally be yarn, which I had bought because I had bought some of that yarn. I showed that cabled sweater was made with that Bernat wavelength yarn. That was $12 worth of yarn, and then $5 that you charge me for shipping. That's what, 16, not even $17 that they spent on the kit. I was like, fine, I kind of like this yarn. I'll give it another month. Let's see how it goes. I understand that yarn regular price for the Bernat wavelength was a lot more, but currently it's a discontinued color and it's a discontinued yarn. Hence why I think they had it on their clearance yarn. So now this month I get this, which is really small. I'm like, is this shrinkflation that's going on? Like, what is up with this kit? I cannot believe that I just paid $24 for this, $23.98. So $18.99 for the kit with $4.99 for the shipping. So you do the math. So I did some digging. Some of the other, you know, I got to see 2 other reviews because this actually arrived to me. I think it was either yesterday or the day before. So it got here on March 4th. I'm going to try to release this video pretty soon. So you may be seeing it maybe on March 6th, which is the date that I'm recording this. Or you may see it on the 7th. I don't know. Or you see it whenever you see it, right? Anyways, so back to this. Turns out Hirschner's sells this kit to make the socks for 12 bucks or $11 and something. It was sold out, but still, they still had it on their site. The yarn can no longer be found on Premier's site, which to me means that it's most likely discontinued. It was at $3 something earlier in the week, like let's say Sunday when I checked it, or Monday, because I had seen one of the other content creators do a review and they had mentioned how much they saw the yarn cost, and I had looked it up and it was that price. But when I actually looked it up, it was either Monday or Tuesday of this week before getting this. Mary Maxim had reduced the price even further, and this yarn is now for sale on the Mary Maxim site for $2.49 a skein. Yeah. Personally, I feel that this kit was definitely not worth the cost for this month. I felt that way for last month, and I decided, okay, let's give it one more month to see. So now I'm actually honestly canceling this subscription, so I won't be doing more videos of the Mary Maxim monthly crochet club kit subscription. And I also put in to return this kit as well. One, I don't do socks. I don't crochet socks. I don't knit socks. I don't do socks on the circular knitting machine. I don't even really like socks. Like, I like to be in flip-flops. So if it's cold enough, fine, I'll wear a sock every once in a while. But I feel like they have to be cotton, and I'm sort of particular about my socks. I feel like socks take a long time. I understand a lot of people like to knit and crochet socks. It's not my thing. If anything, maybe I made one pair of like yoga socks on the circular knitting machine. And then I made leg warmers. Like leg warmers I like. The yoga socks was interesting. It's like a sock, but it doesn't have the heel or the toe. So I thought that was cool, because I'm not sure that if I do try to make a regular sock, if the heel and the toe might not be comfortable or might be uncomfortable or something. I mean, honestly, like if you had a big foot, I don't even know that this would be enough yarn to make, you know, these size socks with this amount of yarn. Okay. So again, $2.49 for this, which is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $7.50, right? Without tax. And then $5 to ship. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, $12.50. And yes, I do arithmetic. I do high level calculus too, but arithmetic, I will still count on my fingers. My fingers are there. I can use them. $12.50, where I ended up paying, what is it? The $24. So it was literally a double of a markup for this kit. I don't think so. I don't see the value in it. Yeah. So as you can tell, I'm a bit upset. I'm trying not to be upset for the video, but yeah. What could they have done to fix this? Well, one, not send me pink, right? But I mean, it's a kit. It's a subscription kit. I get it. You don't know the color. Send me more yarn, right? Like, send us enough yarn where it's actually to a value. I don't know. You could have easily, like, so we can make 2 or 3 pairs of socks, or given us a bigger project. That would have worked. So I don't know. Another option would have been, I don't know, put a nice gift in there, put a book or something like that, right? So, you know, something of value that's more than $10 or $12. But they didn't, so this is where we are. So this Premier Cotton Collage yarn, that's what it looks like. I'm not taking out of the plastic because I'm actually returning this kit. It's 246 yards, 225 meters. So again, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know, like 700 something yards. 1.75 ounces or 50 grams. And yes, it's very light. It's 46% cotton, 33% superwash fine merino wool, 12% polyamide, and 9% PBT, whatever PBT is. This colorway is the color Party Multi, so it's like a blue with a pink and a little bit of orange there, and either a yellow or white. It's pretty. It's very thin. I don't use yarn that's this thin. And it's classified as a #1 weight, super fine yarn. They recommend using a US size 2 knitting needles or a 3.75 millimeter US F6 crochet hook, which I think I do have because it came in a kit somewhere, but I don't know that I've ever used a hook that small. And it says machine wash, warm, tumble, dry, medium. And, oh, I don't remember if I mentioned it. On Premier's website, they have a pattern to knit these socks with this yarn for free. So, I don't even know if this is actually like a real paid pattern or if there's a pattern for making socks with this yarn and crochet that's free. So this is what I just read to you guys. And at least I got a plastic bag, because I will say that I recently bought some nice kits and it was to support the designer, and Maxim didn't even put them in these type of zippered bags. They put it in a regular plastic bag and put tape. So there you see what the 2025 February, which is that 02 means that it's the February subscription crochet club of the month for February. And then they say, yeah, it takes a super fine yarn, the 3 balls. They say in here it's an E4. Sorry, it was an F. And the diameter or leg of foot is 7.25. So a size 8 or 8.75 inches, which is 18.5, 20.5, or 22 centimeters. So you're not even going to have enough yarn to make socks if you have a big foot or a big foot size. So forget maybe making this for a man or a larger teenage boy, right? Or a woman with a large size 11 or 12 foot. And it, it does have a few pictures here in the pattern. That's what it looks like. I'm not going to show the pattern, but overall, not happy with the kit. Don't want to make socks, and I think it was not worth the value for this month. So, unfortunately, sadly, I'm going to cancel the subscription to this, and like I said before, and I'm returning it. So it does seem like they have a good return policy. So I went on their website and requested a return. You had different options you could choose from. I choose the option that I forgot. But they're pre-selections for the options. Let me see what it said. Let's see. Okay. 1, you can choose for your refund. Looks different than the image on site. Your other option is damaged on arrival. Your next option is poor quality or /faulty, or didn't like it, or you ordered the wrong item. So I decided to go with poor quality /faulty, even though I was a toss-up between that or I didn't like it, because I thought that this was not worth the value. Then you had an option that they would either send you the return shipping label, or you could do that on your own and pay for it. I decided to use theirs to see what that process is. It looks like it's through UPS. Well, before they send you the label, you have to wait until your return gets approved. I think you have at least a 30-day window, maybe almost 90 days. But I decided to just go ahead and get this over with sooner rather than later. So my option is with the label that they sent me with the prepaid shipping, it's going to be shipped back with UPS. So I printed that out, and then there's also an insert that you put with the item that you bought. They say to use the same original box, but this came actually in a plastic poly mailer bag, so I kept that. So I'm going to send it because I was expecting that it was going to be the socks, since two other content YouTube channels make their review videos, and I got to see their videos before mine arrived, so I cheated. I already knew what was coming, and I was like, oh man, this sucks. So, and they were also not happy with their kits either. They also felt like it wasn't worth the value. So I'm not the only one, but yeah. So that's it. That's all I had to show you for this video. I figured let me get it done quickly so that I can go ahead and ship it back and get my money back, or see how much of my money I get back. I don't know if they're gonna give me if they're gonna refund me some of the shipping costs or not, or if that's just gonna be a loss that I take, which is then $10 out of the $24. But at least I'll get some money back from this, because I'm not even gonna use that yarn either, so there's no point in it sitting around. So yeah. So, unfortunately, I would hope these would go a little better. I don't know how many people are gonna unsubscribe from this subscription crochet club kit from Mary Maxim after this month's, but I think if it's quite a few between last month's and this month's, they may change how it is. So, but I'm not sticking around to find out. I will let you guys know if they send me an email or anything, or let me know and try to be like, hey, sorry, and all that. But I'm not expecting it, so I don't think that'll happen. I know I was like a little like worried, like, oh my gosh, should I do this video and it'll be a negative review? But I figured I'd rather say what my experience was, and I paid for this out of my money. I'm not affiliated with anybody. I'm not sponsored by anybody. So yeah, what you see is what you get. So, okay, folks, thanks so much for watching. Bye.